Hi, how you going? I'm Leah from Leah's Cookbook Ideas. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to make delicious, slow-cooked brisket my way. Highly requested by one of my friends, Leah, so let's go and I'll show you how I make it. Okay, for this recipe, I am making a slow-cooked brisket. Delicious and a little bit spicy. So here are the ingredients for my rub, which is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 3/4 teaspoon of mustard powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. That will be for the rub that I'm going to rub on the brisket, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do with the sauce. Okay, there's my rub. I'm going to mix it all together and then I'm going to rub it on my brisket. See, like that. And for the sauce that I'm going to put the brisket in my slow cooker, the sauce is going to be 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, but you could also use 2 garlic cloves, 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of tomato sauce, and 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce. Now I've got 1 cup of brown sugar going in, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 to 2 teaspoons of mustard powder, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Now I'm going to show you what I do next. Now I'm just giving it a good old rub, and then I'm going to make the sauce and pour the sauce over it and slow cook it for 6 hours. Yum-o. Now I'm just going to make my sauce with the garlic, apple cider vinegar, tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, brown sugar, onion powder, mustard powder, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and Worcestershire sauce, all in a bowl. I'm going to give it a mix and pour it over my brisket that I have already rubbed in here and ready to go. Okay, all the ingredients are in here. I'm just going to give it a mix and pour it over my brisket and cook it for 6 hours. I can't wait. And then I'll show you how to make a thick sauce using the sauce that you use to cook your brisket in. Now pouring the sauce in over the brisket and letting it cook for 6 hours. Delicious. So once your brisket has been cooking for 6 hours in the slow cooker, I will take my brisket out and then I'll put it in my oven on about 200 degrees to get a nice crispy coat on the outside. And meanwhile, while that's in the oven, I'm going to take the sauce that the brisket has been cooking in and I'm going to put it in a saucepan and I'm going to thicken it up with a slurry. A slurry is corn flour, like a tablespoon of corn flour in some water, and you mix it and then you put it in to the sauce and mix it until it goes thick, and I let it cook out for about 2 minutes, just mixing. So I'll get back to you and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, it's been 7 hours. Now I'm just going to put it in the oven and let it get a crispy crust on it. And I'm going to put it in there for about 20 minutes. Now for the sauce, I'm just ladling some of the sauce and I'm going to make a slurry from some corn flour and water. Okay, to make the slurry, I have 1 heaped tablespoon of corn flour and about 1/4 cup of cold water, and now I'm just going to come to the stove and heat up the sauce. I'll show you how to make it. Now I just have to wait till it goes thick. Okay, you can stop it for a second until it goes thick. Okay, here's the brisket sauce, all luscious and syrupy. Okay, this is straight out of the oven. Look at that crispy shell. Now ready to cut it and serve. So how easy was that, guys? That brisket is delicious. Just a few tips on the brisket. If you want it to be more falling apart, you can also cook it for an extra 2 hours. I like mine a bit firm, but definitely if you want it falling apart, an extra couple of hours will make it delicious too. So I hope you loved that video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time for another fun video. Cheers, guys.